Best practices for issuing a library card. A patron coming in to ask for a library card will need to bring official ID showing their Closter address and the date. Some acceptable forms are a current driver's license with the Closter address on, a current utility bill, a current bank statement, an apartment lease showing the Closter address and the date. Be sure when a patron comes in to ask them if they have had a library card from another Bergen County town or any Bergen County library system library. If they say yes to that, we will address that in the next video. This is for a patron brand new to the Bergen County system. Get a library card from the cabinet underneath the printer. Also get a welcome packet. We're going to click on this new patron button here in Leap. We're going to scan the library card into the barcode field. See here? And we will begin to fill in the patron's information. Notice that registered at defaults to Closter Public Library and patron code defaults to adult. We don't change that here. Buckle's policy requires that all this information be in all caps. So we're going to type in the patron's last name, their first name. If they would prefer to be called something other than what's on their ID, we can ask them, is that what you prefer to be called? If they say, no, I'd rather be called something else, that can go in this first name field, and then in name on identification, we would put in what's actually on their identification, which would be, okay. You'll notice you have quick links here to navigate through the system. I go to address first since I have their ID in my hand, and we put in their address. Notice that the postal code, the city and state, all of this defaults to Closter because we started out by registering them in a Closter Leap. We want to make sure to ask the patron if they have an email. We really prefer they have an email, and we put that in. We want to get the patron's phone number. Notice that the 201 defaults, but if they have a cell phone with a different area code, you'd need to change that. All right, now under notifications, we tend to give the patron an e-receipt going to their email address. The default notification option is email address. Note that if the patron does not have an email address, you need to change this notification option to mailing address here, okay? But we'll leave it as email address for now. We'll also ask them if they would like to get texted notices to their cell phone. If they would like that, you confirm which is their cell phone number, and you set the text messaging phone to that phone number, in this case, phone 1. You make sure to check off additional text notice, and then you want to choose their wireless carrier. You can ask them AT&T, Verizon, any one of those, T-Mobile, and fill that in. And under password, you will need to issue a password to this in order to save this. So what I tend to do is take the last 4 digits of the library card number. In this case, we're going to go 7406. Notice I'm going to copy that. I go back down to password using my hot links, put that into password, except it doesn't do it. So 7406, put in 406, and you'll have to put it in twice. It will stop you if it does not match. And then over here, you want to click Save. All right, and we have the patron's information. Note the little 3 dots here next to the I indicate that they have a different name on their ID from what's in their name field. But we want to click this I so that all of this information shows. Then you're going to hit the print desktop icon. That will print to the copier in the back room, and the printout should be put on the head of circulation's desk. Note that you can encourage the patron to set up a reading history. That's something that has to be set up by the patron. We cannot do that for them. They must do it themselves, although we can show them how it's done, which we will cover in another video. Hand the patron the welcome card. Make sure that you've explained to them that you have put the last 4 digits of their library card as their password. If they have children, you can take them to our website, the Closter Public Library website, and under newsletter sign up here, you can have them sign up for the Closter Library Kids, and they will get notification about all kinds of upcoming programs. That's it.